Hello there, it's Sunny from iPhone Life Hacks. Great to be with you again. Today's topic is going to be the settings within iTunes and App Store. Let's dive straight in. Tap on Settings and make sure you scroll down to the section that says iTunes and App Store. And if we tap in here, what we can see is first of all confirmation at the top of the screen that using the correct account. Make sure it's your Apple ID that you can see at the top. Obviously I've blurred mine out. And then we can see this section here that's called automatic downloads. Now, why would you want these items to automatically download? Well, actually you may not want that to happen. So let's think about apps, for example. There are some apps that you'll see in the App Store which are actually designed for iPhone only, and they will be marked as such. And then there'll be some which are iPad only, and they'll also be marked as such. But the ones which have a plus sign with them, they're suitable for both iPad and also for iPhone, and therefore sometimes for iPod as well. So when you download the app, for example, onto your iPhone, if this button is switched on, just like it's shown here for the apps area, then that item will also download automatically onto the other devices which are also connected to the same account that is shown at the top of the screen. So this is something that you may love and adore and think is fantastic. At least your apps can be just spread automatically without you having to go and download them. Or you might think it's a right pain because you just want the app for that particular device and you don't want apps just popping up all over the place. So you've got a choice. You can just turn it off right here just by tapping the button or sliding it across, and it goes away. And that also applies for the music and also for the books. They're obviously not specific to either iPod, iPad or your phone. That's just something that you can choose to download automatically across your devices or leave them on specific devices. The other interesting option that you've got here on automatic downloads is updates. Now, some people love updates and they think updates should just happen automatically, and if you're one of those guys or gals, then just leave it switched on just like I do. I think having all your apps up to date is the way to go. But there are some people who do not want to update everything as soon as it's available. They like to see what actually happens with the update, whether other people are having problems or not, and then go in when it all seems to be resolved. And if you're one of those people that just wants to let the updates build and just let it all download in one hit, or update individual apps as and when you get to them, then what you'll need to do is again just slide that button over and it will then prevent your device from actually updating. And remember, this is per device, so if you are happy, for example, for your iPad to update automatically, then leave the button switched on, but then on your iPhone you might want it not to update automatically, so you leave it switched off and it will just work out what's going on all by itself. Personally, I like everything switched on. I like stuff to happen automatically, and then it just makes life easier. I don't have to go back and check things. And then one final very useful option down here at the bottom to switch off is the use of mobile data. So if you have just a restricted amount of data on your plan, then you don't really want to be downloading apps and music and books when you don't need to. So what you can do is just switch that off. And then what will happen is that you will only get your updates when you actually are attached to a suitable Wi-Fi network. Now, it makes sense to me that you leave that switched off because, for example, if you are downloading an app and it is larger than 20 megabytes in size, then actually it won't download over the mobile network anyway. So some apps will download, some won't. So I think if you have mobile data switched on, so I kind of like it makes me feel it's all very neat and tidy if everything that is requested happens immediately. So if your mobile data is switched off, it will only request the downloads when you're on Wi-Fi, and then everything just happens, and then the device doesn't have to put things on pause and come back to them later. So I like mobile data switched off with everything else switched on, but of course it's up to you to decide how you want to play it. Okay, hope that's been useful to you. My name's Sunny, I'm with iPhone Life Hacks, and hope yourself a great day, and I will catch you on the next video. Take care, guys.